Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing great. So 2 weeks ago, I did an unboxing video of the Nokia Clarity Earbuds Pro. I do hope you have watched that video. If you have not, I do recommend you watching that again because in the unboxing video, I cover slightly more on the contents of it, the specifications of the Nokia Clarity Earbuds Pro, and also the wireless charging capability of the case here. So in this video, we're just going to talk about what I feel about the Nokia Clarity Earbuds Pro, sort of my long-term review. And before I do proceed further, do know that there is no one single device that is going to please everybody out there. So a few factors to be considered, especially deciding which earbuds to go. And coming from the Asian continent, pricing is definitely one of the prime concerns, followed by the hardware specification and the audio quality. When it comes to audio quality, this is sort of not the main priority in the list, as most of the earbuds these days do have good audio clarity and quality, and this is because they do pack about the same generic hardware as everything out there. They do differ in terms of fine-tuning or in probably having a dedicated app to control to suit yourself. But in general, most of the earbuds out there these days, they do have a decent sounding experience. Now with that said, these are some of the fine earbuds made by Nokia, and which I feel these are one of the good ones out there. So this is the BH-805, this is the Nokia Clarity Pro. These three here are made by Richgo, the Nokia E351 ANC, the P3600, and the Nokia P3802A. Now, all four has ANC except for the P3600. So in this video, I'm not going to talk much about the hardware specification. I've covered them in my individual videos. This is my subjective review on the Nokia Clarity Pro and how do they perform, how it performs against the others. So if you have been watching my previous review videos, the P3600 is my go-to earbuds, and I still use them daily to listen to music because this has one of the best experience ever with Nokia branding on top of it. So what about the BH-805? The BH-805 costs about USD $99, which is the same as the Nokia Clarity Pro. But the BH-805 here is slightly bulky. It is bigger, it is heavier, the stem is longer. So one of my complaints with the BH-805 is the stem, which is quite long, which hits on your jawline. If you're munching on food while consuming media devices, your jaw is going to be pushing the stem away and is going to be ruining your listening experience. But other than this minor issue that I personally have, the BH-805 is a fine device. But if you were to compare both the Nokia Clarity Pro and the BH-805, both having the same price, it is no-brainer to pick the Nokia Clarity Pro over the BH-805 because definitely the Nokia Clarity Pro packs a better hardware, smaller packaging, and definitely more technology into it. So with that said, let's move on to the Nokia E351 ANC. So if you have got my review on the Nokia E351 ANC, I would simply term it as the BH-805 killer. That is because the Nokia E3511 offers everything that the BH-805 offers in a smaller, lighter, compact package with a smaller, shorter stand, which is definitely more comfortable on the long run, and it just costs half the price of the BH-805 here. So do catch my review on the Nokia E3511 ANC. This is one of the underdogs that you don't expect them to do well, but they actually do quite well, and they're actually very impressive. And I'm going to jump to the P3802A here. This is the highest offering from the P series made by Richgo. This is a device meant for serious business, especially when it comes to having unparalleled audio quality and clarity. If you want to events or activities that requires you a lot of conversation through Bluetooth, looks no further, this is the device I would recommend. A total of 6 microphones. This is more than the microphones packed by each individual devices here. Most of them have only 2 microphones, a single microphone on each of the buds. This has a total of 3 microphones on each of the buds, which helps you to have better audio clarity, better noise cancellation, and simply more professional compared to any other devices with Nokia branding on top. Now with that said, what about the P3600? I've told you many times that the P3600 is definitely one of the best earbuds out there and the best Nokia branded earbuds till date. This is because the Nokia P3600 is one of the rare things to actually happen with Nokia branding on top. This is something that I did not expect, because this is my first earbud from Richco, and this is the device that actually changed my perception that other companies are capable of producing good quality earbuds with Nokia branding on top. So what makes the Nokia P3600 unique? It has to be the hardware and the design. For the first time in earbuds, the hardware complements the design well. You can see how the earbuds is meant to sit in your ear, and this projection here goes deep inside your outer ear canal. And this is why I feel that ANC on an earbud is not such a big deal, because the design of the earbuds actually offer a lot of the noise cancellation, a lot of the passive noise cancellation is through the design. So if the design is something that actually fits your ear well, goes deep in and secures the cavity, it will automatically block all the noise. So ANC is not a big deal for me, but ambient mode is. Now, why is it important? Because if it blocks all the sounds from the surrounding, having an ambient mode means you just need to tap, activate and listen to your surroundings. So this is where I feel that ambient mode is more important than in ANC. So when it comes to a design where the earbud sits inside, you do not actually need ANC, which is why I feel that having all the other ANC here does not compromise on my opinion on the P3600. So for those of you who have been watching my previous Nokia earbuds review, I always make it a point to compare them to the P3600, which is my reference point here. So the P3600 is definitely the best Nokia branded earbuds, but as I've said earlier, I took about 2 weeks to make this video because it is not an easy comparison. That is because for the first time I feel that the Nokia P3600 has a serious competitor. Now, they do share some similarities in terms of Bluetooth 5.2, the IPX rating, the low latency mode, but these devices are very complex to be compared. And like I said earlier, there are times that I prefer the Clarity Pro over the P3600, and there are times that I prefer the P3600 more than the Clarity Pro. But in essence, these are definitely the best Nokia branded earbuds out there. Whichever devices you get is definitely not going to be disappointing. Now, I'm just going to share with you some of my personal take on the comparisons. You can see how these devices are built. Both are actually having a compact case. One has this metallic magnetic cover with this Nokia branding on top, certainly shiny, certainly scratch prone. The other has a matte rubbery texture to it with a reset button on top, and this can wirelessly charge, unlike the P3600 here. Now when it comes to design, this is where the P3600 excels. So you can see that the dimension of the earbuds, they are actually small. Now compare them to the BH-805's monstrous design. You know what I'm talking about here. Just going to put them all together so you have a rough idea on how the earbuds look like. The smaller the earbuds, the more comfortable it is, the more securely it can fit in. So you can see that the smallest of all of them is actually the P3600. That is because the P3600 has this curved design which allows it to go deeper into your ear, and although it does not offer active noise cancellation, the passive cancellation through the design, it's more than adequate and is comparable to what the others are offering through their active noise cancellation. I'm just going to put this aside. Now, both of them houses a touch panel here. Both of the touch panels are very responsive. They do register your inputs accurately. Both have a single microphone. You can see how conical the tip of the earbuds are on the P3600 compared to the Nokia Clarity Pro. So this allows you to go slightly deeper in, slightly more secure, blocks the sounds more effectively compared to the compared to the Nokia Clarity Pro. Now, one of the highlights, of course, has to be this notification light on top, which lights up when you're in a conversation. And this is a unique and a nice touch on HMD's part. Now, in terms of the secure fit, both of them actually sit securely, but I do prefer the P3600 more because it just goes in and nothing protrudes out of your ear. So this does have a slight protrusion of the stem, but this is a personal preference. So in terms of design, P3600 wins. In terms of practicality, I think the notification light certainly adds value to the Nokia Clarity Pro. Now, what about the sound quality? So this packs a 10mm neodymium driver. This has a dual driver, an 8mm driver coupled with Knowles Amateur, which is supposed to give you better depth and audio reproduction. This also supports Qualcomm Adaptive X. In paper, this only supports Qualcomm CVC. So I'm just going to show you something unique here that so when I'm just going to disconnect this. All right. So this is something amazing because for some reason my phone is showing that the Nokia Clarity Pro does support Qualcomm aptX, but it's not Adaptive aptX, unlike the P3600. So this is something which is not written anywhere from in the box. So nowhere in the box is written that this supports Qualcomm aptX format. But for some reason it is showing up and sparing to my Nokia devices. So probably an error, probably an omission, but whatever is the case, when it comes to audio reproduction, both of them are the best. So both of them sound similar, very similar, that I had difficulties in differentiating which is better. At times I would prefer the Clarity Pro more than the P3600, and at times I picked the P3600 more than the Nokia Clarity Pro. So whether the P3600 has been dethroned, yes, this depends on which device is available in your market. Now, in my early on in the video, I did say that there are a few factors to consider when it comes to deciding which is the best earbuds for you. If everything is been leveled out and you have to pick either one of them, I would recommend the Nokia Clarity Pro. It packs things which are slightly different and not offered in any other Nokia earbuds. But if price is something of a concern, then the P3600 is definitely the one that I would recommend. They offer same audio experience. This costs probably half than what the Nokia Clarity Pro has to offer. Now, the Nokia Clarity Pro does certain things better. One is the unique notification light that it has, and it also comes with a case that is able to wirelessly charge. So it adds practicality in usage. In terms of audio quality, like I said earlier, it is about the same. Either one of them would sound about the same. You will not be disappointed with them. So this is the first time a device made by HMD Global has come to the territories of what the P3600 has to offer, and for that I do congratulate them. It's not an easy task to come close to what the P3600 has to offer, because the P3600 does much better than all of their previous BH series. With that said, the P3600 was launched more than a year ago, and I'm sure that whatever that is replacing the P3600, if it is in the make, it will be definitely something we can all look forward to. So when it comes to deciding the Nokia P3600 and the Nokia Clarity Pro, which would I prefer, you can see here they are about the same dimension, but the unique design, the unique curved design of the P3600 gives you better passive noise cancellation. The conical tapered earbuds goes deeper into your ear, effectively blocking noises. So the absence of ANC here does not affect the audio quality of the P3600. And in reality, when I listen to the music, it is hard to decide which is better. So I would say they are the same. Although the P3600 packs dual driver compared to a single 10mm driver on the Nokia Clarity Pro, the audio reproduction is the same. Latency mode is actually available in both these devices, so they are actually quite good. And it all boils down to availability. So if you're in the market for a device and money is not an issue, if it's both of them are available, of course, please do try out the Nokia Clarity Pro, because it is simply a new experience from HMD Global. But if you have the Nokia P3600 in your market and you are price conscious, then the P3600 is definitely the one that you have to go for, because it is definitely unique in a sense that the price is good, the audio experience is good, and you will not be disappointed. Now, what is exciting here is not that the P3600 finally been caught up with. It is the fact that the P3600 was launched more than a year ago. So whatever that is going to replace the P3600 from ReachGo would be simply be impressive, and I'm waiting forward to testing them out once it is launched in the future. So with that said, I do hope this video has been somewhat enlightening for all the true Nokia fans out there. If you do like this video, do give a thumbs up. Do consider subscribing, as it does help me producing more videos with unbiased opinion. And I do hope to catch you in the next one. Do take care, stay safe, bye.